Welcome to Anti-Chess and Tarot. Welcome and hello, Sag. Let's get to your message here. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything will resonate. Take what does, leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself with these messages and leave the rest. Here we go. Also, if you have a question or you want advice or you have a situation going on, make a comment down below here about that. And I'm going to do a new segment where we're going to be talking about these comments, advice you may need, situations that you're in, because I feel like a lot of times we cross over with situations that are very similar. And this could also help you as well as others. I'll take a look at what the cards have to say about your situation. Okay, here we go. Sag, what is the message for you? Beginnings, I feel. Wow. 10 of Cups, good beginnings. Beautiful beginnings. Lovely, peaceful beginnings. 5 of Cups. Something about music, something about symmetry, balance. Grateful for what you have, looking at what you have, not what you don't have. Your ancestors playing a role in this new, I feel like it's peace that you found. Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you were dealing with someone who was, holding back from you. You were holding back from them. You had to think this through a little bit more. Let's get some more information on that. Who's this Queen of Swords here? 4 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. I think as a whole, you have just looked at what needed to be cut out of your life. What was going to elevate you to queen status? What was going to elevate you to peace, a peaceful existence? And I feel like you just shut out anything else that didn't have that purpose. This has caused a good deal of fortune to go your way. A lot of good mojo here, a lot of good flow, natural flow, a lot of happiness, and a lot of rest. If the rest that you took helped you to see more clearly, mending, having to mend yourself, mend situations here. 10 of Wands is out here, Hermit, the 3 of Swords. Having to mend situations that broke your heart. Moving forward in a more enlightened state. What's the lesson there? And how do you move forward with what you have, not what you don't? Yeah, this read is very much you focusing in on, I have a lot. Let's focus in on what I have, and let's not worry about what I don't have. Hard work. You're a hard worker. It's a 10 of Wands here. The Tower, it comes out sideways. I feel like your working hard has been twofold for you. You've taken on too much. You've taken on other people's responsibilities as well. And I'm hearing at a young age, all throughout your life. But it's also taught you an incredible amount of how to conserve your energy now lately because of this enlightenment. And how to be resilient. But what you're doing with this Queen of Swords energy is pulling back where your energy is focused on self. You're pulling back in areas where you were overgiving to others. Queen of Cups is out here now. And it's a focus in on self, working hard for self now. Nurturing self, supporting self. Yeah. Crown chakra. Yeah. I feel too there's just you've come to a conclusion. I really need to love thyself. Okay. And I feel like for a lot of you that's new. And I feel like that has a lot to do or is connected to your happily ever after. Just this feeling alone of loving self. Accepting yourself as you, wholly and truly, let's put it that way. Judgment. If you've been around someone who's been very judgmental, or like I said, something about when you were younger, having to take on too much, there's judgment placed on that situation, as well as everything's coming out. You're no longer covering for people and doing for people what they're responsible for. Yeah, none of that's happening anymore. And that might have been a little bit in your past, or a lot in your past. A lot of patterns in your past. Figuring out what the happiness is to you here. Oh, here's your King of Cups to match your Queen of Cups. Yeah, you could have somebody very nurturing coming in besides the fact that you're nurturing self. I'm hearing someone who's always loved you. Now, this doesn't have to be somebody from the past that you knew well. It could be somebody that has loved you for a long time, but you didn't know that. It could be somebody you don't know that well, as I feel like a majority of you will have that kind of scenario. Whereas, you naturally think, oh, it's maybe somebody I go way back with. I don't think so. I mean, it could definitely be, but I think for a majority of you, it's somebody new and you don't know how they feel. Here's your King of Swords, your King and Queen of Swords. Somebody who maybe matches your energy in that they too have taken on other people's burdens, and at a young age. There's something where you guys understand how necessary it is to nurture self, to love self, and you'll do that for one another as well. Now, that's very, very powerful. 8 of Cups out here, walking away. Yeah, that's also your King and Queen of Swords energy. Walking away from what does not serve. Crown chakra, very potent for both of you. Yeah. And where I feel like whereas you use the crown chakra, your spiritual guides, your natural intellect to realize it's time to walk away from this now. It's time to refocus on me. It's time to be very accepting of myself, even if others aren't. And that action alone has brought in somebody who is very much dealing with a similar type of scenario, who is in your corner, who does accept you for who you are. No judgment here from a King of Cups. Very balanced individual, emotionally balanced, but they've been through it. And they may have even been through it even more than you. But they've leveled up to being a healer or something of this nature, where what helped them, where it was your crown chakra and your good intellect to get you out of a past pattern, they used their third eye. They could see in their mind's eye where they needed to go. So you've got someone very powerful here. And the point being is you have similar experiences, but you have come to your conclusions on how to deal with them in different ways. Very powerful ways, different ways. Different talents here. Yeah, new love, Ace of Cups. I do not think that, I think this is somebody you're familiar with that's maybe been in the periphery or been in your picture or your scenes for a while, but as far as being romantically tied to them, very new. Very new. I do see again where you guys have had similar upbringings, similar experiences, and how you're treating it now, and that you're focusing in on self. Yeah, for the balance of it, the temperance, the health of it, approaching it in a healthy manner now. Situations that were toxic that you just took on because you just had to. but at a young age is very significant here. Let's see advice here, Spirit. And you both are mending, both healing. Take a leap here. I think both of you have felt like you're a lone wolf. You know, I don't know that I'd share this story, is kind of a feeling that I get from you. But you're going to want to share this story with this other person, and they with you, because the story mirrors each other. The stories are very similar. And there's a lot of spiritual growth and help here that has helped you both. Like I said, different styles, how you move forward, but both spiritually based, faith based. The moon. You don't know this about them. You don't know their past. They don't know your past. So it's going to be very powerful when you start seeing the similarities here, and it's going to be a feeling of we were meant to be together because of this, because of what you can relate to that they've been through and how they've handled it. 7 of Swords. And the toxicity they've had to deal with. Yeah. But at the bottom of the deck is the 4 of Wands, and I see celebration here, and this could even be engagement, marriage. A reason to celebrate. Yeah. Wow. Let's get a charm. Or Sag. I didn't think it'd be a love reading, but that's the way I'm seeing it now. The bow. The bow with the arrow, being on the right path, in the right direction, being the catalyst for another to be on the right path, or like more of this mirroring. You know, I'm on the right path, I see you're on the right path, and that would be something that they would tell you too. I got on the right path, I see you are on the right path, something like that. We both got here in different ways, but we both have a lot of similarities as far as what we've left behind and how we got here. Yeah. This is a really pretty read, I think. Let's grab an angel wish. The fact that you have this background and the fact that you've handled your backgrounds very similarly and yet different is what's going to it's going to bond you right away. It's going to bond you very quickly, as well as your faith. Very strong for both of you. We have of the angel wishes. Life is what you make of it. Be brave and reach for the stars. Yep. Conclusions you probably both have drawn, because certainly you've taken big, brave actions here. Believe in miracles. Yep. I think that was probably a catalyst to starting all of this and getting yourself out of situations. Walking away, having the courage to do so. Do not be afraid, to follow your dreams. And not being afraid, both of you. In situations that were very trying, and that you were probably afraid for a while in them. I feel like neither one of you are afraid no longer afraid. And definitely following your dreams. That is your message, Sag. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. Please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. And until next time, let's remember who we are, and let's remember our self-worth. Remember to send me a comment about advice that you're needing, your situation, and we'll look at the cards and see what they have to say. Thanks for joining me.